This is my fifth Google Pixel phone. Before that was Pixel 5, 5a, 6 and 6a, and now it's Google Pixel 7. You probably already know something about Pixel 7, right? So all I can do is just share my thoughts and experience of using it. Let's go! The first thing that comes to your mind when you hold it, man, this thing is slippery. The same was with Pixel 6. But the size on the 7 is different, it's 6.3 instead 6.4 on 6. And first thing that you need to do with your Pixel 7 is get the case, or be ready to break it, even though it's covered with the Victus glass front and back and aluminum frame. It will not save your phone if you dropped it. And once we've talked about screen, it's Full HD Plus OLED 90Hz display, and it's good, not the best, just good. It maybe have some green tint when you turn it to the extreme angle, but in real life I would never complain about it. The main problem is the shimmering of display. If your eyes is sensitive to this, you definitely shouldn't buy it. Phones these days are so much more than just calling devices. They are extension of your personality. And especially Pixels are famous for their so-called Pixel experience. And we are talking about Material You, where you can set your phone however you like. And one more thing what Pixel phones are famous for is camera performance. Tensor G2 and all of his AI voodoo doing the work. Let me show you what it can do. The main dual cameras are the same from previous generation. It's 12 megapixels ultra-wide f2.2 and the main sensor 50 megapixels f1.85 with a laser autofocus and optical image stabilization. And for the zoom responsible, the same sensor, but thanks to super res zoom function, we can get pretty good 2x zoom pictures, up to 8x. Of course, you didn't get 50 megapixels pictures cause it's pixel binning to 12.5 megapixels if you use it on 4:3 ratio and 9.1 megapixels if you use it in 16:9 ratio. This is what I use most of the time. And as always, you have RAW option if you want to get more from your pictures. And also at your service all AI features as long exposure, action pan, night sight, portrait and of course the magic eraser. It's all there as it was on Pixel 6, but with the Tensor G2 it seems like it works better and faster. In video department you get up to 4K 60 frames per second for both front and rear cameras and the new feature 10-bit HDR video. So now it's in HDR, and I hope it brings shadows while keeping the highlights and makes video more vibrant and saturated. But it works only up to 4K 30. Now I'm shooting once again on main sensor without HDR, and I hope it looks good. But honestly, I don't know what I prefer more, the HDR look or without HDR. What do you think? Tell me please, tell me please. Camera-wise, the only difference from Pixel 6 is selfie camera. So it was 8 megapixels f2.0 and now it's 10.8 megapixels f2.2. And finally, it can shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second on selfie camera.
Would you look at that?
As you might know, there is no such thing as perfect phone, and Pixel 7 is not an exception. I'm talking about battery life. So on Pixel 6 it was 4614 mAh, on Pixel 7 is 4355 mAh, and it's not enough. It gives you like from 5 to 6 hours of screen time. And if you actively using it, you will have to carry the power bank or charger to make it through the day, unfortunately. Once again, regarding Tensor G2 chip, it's working really good, better than Tensor G1 on Pixel 6. I mean, the Face ID is perfect. The fingerprint scanner is better, much better than on Pixel 6. And even though it's not a gaming phone, he can handle some beating. Here's one more thing that I want to tell you. It's related to the phones in general. So right now I'm living in Turkiye. And here the phone market is over-regulated because of the phone taxes. And right here they are really high. This is why they're using just only 3 main brands. We're talking about Apple iPhone. It's like number 1 for 60 to 70% of usage. Second place is Samsung from 40 to 30%. And the third place is Xiaomi. And on the 4th and 6th and 7th place is like the bunch of the rest brands, including the Google Pixel phone. So when you get your phone from abroad to Turkey, you can use it for free for like 6 months, and then you'll have to pay the tax, which is over $300. It's like buying the second phone when you have one already. This is why it's really hard for me to get phones for review here in Turkey. And this is why I'm asking you to like and subscribe to my channel, and maybe eventually I will be able to afford a best phone for you to review. Okay, let's go to conclusions. In terms of cameras, OS and AI performance, this is the best Pixel so far. So if you considering to buy one, this is the one, Pixel 7. The design is so much better than Pixel 6. But it's still slippery, so don't forget to use the case. And if we are talking about the cases, I bought this one, Tadiya Products. This one is like double layered with texture. So don't forget to put the case. Not sponsored, by the way, but I consider the sponsorship. Come on. The price and the quality unbeatable. The only thing that makes me sad for now is battery life. It's really bad. Google, how come? But it is what it is. But everything else is pretty dang good. My recommendations for sure. That is all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave the comment down below. Tell me, what Pixel do you prefer? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you know it or not? Just let me know. My name is Nikita Brevnov, is Deriva Production. I'm wishing you all peace and goodness. See you next time. Bye bye.